You know, one of the things that we like most about traveling, and we've now been on the road for 2 weeks, is in addition to staying at our timeshare in Napa, of course, during the Heirloom Food and Seed Festival, all the rest of the time we're staying in youth hostels, just like the one right over there. That's the Montera Light. It is just south of Pacifica. It's on Highway 1, which you hear roaring behind me. And one of the nice things about it is you meet some very interesting people in these youth hostels. Actually, they're not just youth hostels, there's people our age, etc. They have dorm rooms, but they also you can also get private rooms that accommodate 2 to 3 to 4 people, etc. We've been in the youth hostels in Monterey so far. We had a very successful series in Monterey and in Santa Cruz. Now we're in San Francisco, going into San Francisco and Berkeley. Berkeley is all day today, and tomorrow is mostly San Francisco, and then we start heading north. But let me show you what we found in Monterey at the youth hostel there. Okay, well here we are at the Monterey Bay Hostel, and you meet the greatest people from all over the world. There's a bunch of guys from England over there. They're all hoping that that Scotland will succeed. Succeed, I mean. No, just kidding. And Arina and Victoria are both from the Frankfurt area.
Right. Yeah.
And you mentioned last night you were at Harvard University?
Yes, sure. Harvard, yes.
So you
better than Harvard.
So you've been all across the country?
Yeah.
Hosteling it most of the way?
Yes, sure.
Very good, very good. Traveling with a big backpack?
No, by car.
By car.
By car.
Oh, that's not too bad.
It's good. Practical.
Very good, very good. And we've been talking about Victoria using some of the Santa ideas in her school. And this morning we made some little Santas out of the shells, including the Grinch. See the Grinch? Yeah. And this one is Raphael. Thanks to another guest here at the hostel, because I don't know who the Ninja Turtles are, but that one is Raphael. And I just gave them copies of our first campaign song, Santa's Got Some Food Rules for You, and we've been sitting here translating it, and we're going to try just the first verse. Ready? Yes.
Wenn du vertotet, wirst du sterben. Weihnachtsmann hat Essen willen für dich.
You better watch out. Santa knows why. If you eat fast food, you're going to die. Santa's got some food rules for you. So I'm sure that Victoria will take the libretto that we have in English and she'll convert it to German.
Yeah, sure.
And she'll have the whole class singing it. And then she'll make a video of it and she'll send it to our email address. Oh, I forgot to give him my card, but I'll give that to him in a minute. So, well, safe travels.
Yeah, thank you for you guys so much.
What do we say now in modern Germany? Tschüss?
Tschüss.
Yeah.
Goodbye.
Yeah. No more Auf Wiedersehen.
And we wish you the best for your mission.
Thank you. Auf Wiedersehen's passé, right?
Right.
Old fashioned.
Right.
It's
Yeah.
now tschüss.
No, now it's tschüss, right?
Yeah, just that, which is like what? Bye?
Bye, yeah, like bye. Simple bye. Short version.
Everything's so modern. Okay, well, from Monterey Bay Hostel. Tschüss. Here we are at the Moronga Light, just south of San Francisco. I'm still whispering because it's 5:15 in the morning. And this is a great time, of course, to be up and doing your planning and research because no one's around to bother you. It's nice and quiet. I can lay out our itinerary. Yesterday we spent most of the day in Berkeley and Oakland. Today our first meeting is at 10 o'clock with the Pachamama Alliance. That's the group that Dr. Vandana Shiva started. And then we have other meetings before we head out of town and start heading north. And of course, here we are in San Francisco, and we're going to go all the way up here. But we do have a stop in Mendocino County. Here's 101, and there's a little side road that goes wiggly way in here to Corvallo, which is where the Sustainable Seed Company is located. And that's where I suspect we'll pick up this video, although there's a lot of interesting people here at this hostel. By the way, that's the lighthouse that's outside. Anyway, there's a lot of interesting people here at this hostel, and a couple from Germany, a couple from France. We've been talking about the food rules and also the whole ethos of Santa Claus, because of course their Santa Clauses are not big, heavy Coke drinkers. They're slender, fit gentlemen who set a positive spirit. They don't just give away candy. We might have a chance to talk. If we have a chance to talk with them, I think that'd be educational for you. We'll see how that works. Okay. Well, it's now morning, and we're continuing our trek to the north. I did have a great conversation with two very lovely young couple. They were from Aachen, which is in Germany. It's an old Roman town, so there's a huge Roman fort in Aachen and a Roman settlement, very historic. It's right on the border with Belgium. Very, very lovely place. And we had a great conversation about Connect Ruprecht. Now, Connect Ruprecht is the partner, if you will, of Weihnachtsmann, which is, of course, the German Santa Claus. In many cultures, including the German culture, and actually the South American Spanish culture has this as well, they have a not an elf exactly, but I guess you'd call him a dark side character, who basically enforces the issue of, are you behaving yourself and being nice and doing your studies and things like that. And I wanted to film them, but they were a little shy of being filmed by even a Santa that they just met the night before. But the two important things that came out of this, and the things that I want to pass on to you, is Connect Ruprecht and Santa Claus, Weihnachtsmann, come for the first time on the 6th of December. And Connect Ruprecht has a list of the kids that have not necessarily been as good as they should be in their schooling or whatever. And if they're really, really bad, he tells them, he carries a big sack. He also carries a big stick, but he carries a big sack. And the sack is for putting the kids in and taking them away if they, in fact, don't resolve to do better. So they come on the 6th, and of course they have then almost 20 days to make their resolutions to be better. Now, if they're good, they do get treats, but the treats are not sweets, with the exception of chocolate. They do get very nice dark chocolate, but they get things like oranges and nuts and things of that nature as to what they get as the treats. So I guess the two important things is in terms of the Germans, but again, this holds for many, many cultures, is Santa Claus has a partner, and the partner in Germany is called Knecht Ruprecht, but the many cultures have partners by different names. And that person, if you're really not behaving yourself and really not doing your studies, he'll put you in the sack and just take you away, which means that there's consequences. And that's what our conversation in the morning that I really would have liked to have captured, because their observation is that American children don't seem to think that there are consequences. If they do something naughty, they can say, "Oh, I'm sorry," and then they just move on, etc. There are no consequences to their actions, where the German kids and other kids recognize there are consequences, and people like Knecht Ruprecht enforce them. That's probably and the sweets that they get, the gifts that they get, are things like oranges, which they eat; they don't squeeze, and nuts and chocolate, but no sweet candies or candy canes or things like that. Anyway, wanted to share that with you.